Hey guys, it's Daira with your short and sweat workout. We're gonna do a whole body combo today. That means we're gonna work our upper body, our lower body, and then I got a really cool finisher. Okay, so before we start, we gotta get warmed up. So join me with some jumping jacks. We're gonna go about 30 seconds. Nice job. Now, try to get those hands all the way up over your head. Okay, really get those arms ready for movement and those legs. Okay, we're gonna get those hips involved. Let's go down into our plank and we're gonna do mountain climbers. Just pulling those knees up to the chest. 30 seconds. We're gonna do one more round of this. Okay, now today, we are gonna use some dumbbells today. So you wanna make sure you grab some resistance around your house. Whether that be your water bottles, milk jugs, heck, your laundry detergent, right? I have two different versions of my dumbbells. I have a heavier set and I have a lighter set. So make sure you grab one of each. Good, back into those mountain climbers. Good, drive those knees up nice and high. Get those hips ready for action. All right. Now we're gonna be moving through 3 different exercises and one set is gonna be rest. We're gonna do these movements for 45 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my larger set of dumbbells. Let me show you our first move. We're gonna be doing a lunge, holding our weights in the front rack position. And we're gonna step forward, lunge, press. Okay, and we'll alternate sides. Are you guys ready? Get set, here we go. Now we should get between 10 to 12 repetitions each set here, okay? Keep a nice upright body and remember those angles with your knees. Okay, if this is tough for you, either do less repetitions, less weight, or you could simply just hold the weights right here in front, okay, and take out that press. That still will work your shoulders. All right, okay, we're gonna go right into the next one. We're gonna bend over, and now we're just gonna pull up to our chest. We're gonna work those big back muscles that help us stand so tall. If you're a runner too, this is a good one because you really need to have a strong upper body as a runner to drive those arms. So that back is important, not just to be strong for weightlifting, but you know, for the movement, running, jumping. Now this next one, we're gonna transition pretty quick. Stand up nice and tall. We're gonna do a dumbbell deadlift. Bringing those weights down towards your toes, stand back up. We're almost to our rest. Keep going, guys. Whew. Now you want to be able to keep that weight through your whole foot, but stay light in your toes. So that we focus and get that weight back and work those hamstrings. And then you also want a nice flat back. Okay, we got our rest. Whew. Grab a quick drink. We got a full 45 seconds, okay, which is gonna go by pretty quickly, especially once we get through this next whole round. That heart rate's gonna continue to go up nice and high. Pay attention to it, okay, and slow down as needed. Okay, now remember, on this lunge and press, you don't have to press, or I'm gonna show you with some lighter weights how we can go this set and how that just makes it a lot more easier, okay? So again, get those arms up, Get ready, get those stomach muscles engaged, back up nice and straight. Here we go, we're stepping forward, lunge down, press up. When you're doing your lunges, think about each leg is on a railroad track. Okay, they're not stacked right in front of each other in a straight line. You gotta stay on your track. It will, number one, improve your balance for the lunge. And number two, it's gonna put your knees in better positions and your hips. Whew. Here we go. Almost there. Good, take a little break. Okay, I'm gonna go back into my heavier weights for my rows. Here we go, right into it. I hope you feel like you can adjust your weights as you need to through these 3 exercises. These are strength building exercises, so push yourself and your body will appreciate it and you'll see the benefits. Almost there. 10 seconds, try to go the whole time, guys. Now remember, if you're getting less than 10 reps, reduce the weight. Good. Okay, we're gonna go right into our deadlifts. Catch that breath. We got our big break coming up here. Good, let's get one more. All right, nice job. Okay. We've made it through 2. Let's move to 3, all right? Adjust your intensity as you need to. Go ahead, while we got this big break, go ahead and put your hand on your heart. You see the heart rate's getting nice and elevated, all right? Should be sweating a little bit by now. Now, it's your time to check in with yourself, decide how much can I push myself a little bit more here. So I'm gonna try to go back to my 12 pounders, okay? Do what you need to do, but we're gonna do it together, all right? We'll get ready, we got 10 more seconds. Roll out those shoulders. Good, get those weights up there. Get ready, get set. Here we go. You guys are getting so strong. I love when you put a lower body and an upper body exercise together. It can work that cardiovascular component, that cardio strength, and endurance. All right, we're going right back into that row. Okay, get ready, bend at the hips. We're rowing. You guys are incredible. If it's starting to get hard for you, focus on your breath. Here we go, last one. All right, stand it up, get ready, right into our deadlifts. Now I'm staying right between 10 to almost 20 reps. Okay, so I hope you guys consider counting for yourselves, just so you know where you're at. So that if you repeat this workout, could improve, all right? We got one more round after this. Good, take a break, and then we got our finisher. Now, why I really love this finisher is because I also have a soft spot for teaching kids on how to have fun moving their bodies. So I have kind of a similar challenge for you guys at your home. All right, so we're really close to our last round being completed. We're gonna do these 3 exercises, then we'll have a full minute's rest, and we're gonna go into our finisher. And I think you guys are gonna love it. All right, get those weights. Get ready. Get set. Here we go, guys. Remember those railroad tracks. There we go. I will say, if you do have trouble towards the end with your balance, go ahead and set your weights down. You can even use your couch or a wall to help guide you. You can always scale back. Good. Woo. All right, take a couple breaths. Ooh, we're going right into that bent over row. Here we go. Notice how I'm not just letting the weight fall down. Try to really resist it as you're going down. And then you can pull it back as hard as you want, because this is the part where we're building that muscle. That's your power. Right, here we go, right into our deadlift. I like to have my feet about shoulder width apart for my deadlift. Okay, and you notice it's not a stiff leg. I'm keeping a slight bend just so I can get that extra distance down towards my feet. You should be aiming those weights to go right to the middle of your foot. The closer you keep the weights to your body, the easier it'll be on your back, which means lower risk for injury. Ooh, you guys, you're so awesome, okay? So we're gonna do a full minute's rest here. So the next move, it's gonna be an AMRAP, okay? So as many reps as you can complete in 1 minute, all right? But let's say you start struggling through these, I would prefer that you take a break, okay? So keep your reps pretty, all right? So this move is gonna be called the squat plus. So we're gonna squat, come halfway up, back down, and stand up, okay? Now the legs are a little bit bigger muscle in your body, so of course I like to incorporate a lot more legs into my workouts, because if our legs are working, our bigger muscles, our metabolism is gonna stay up high, and the bigger the muscle, the better, all right? So we're gonna get going here. We got 6 seconds, and we're gonna get going. Count these for me, guys. Count them for me, okay? Here we go. Good job. This is your workout. We are so close to being done. We have one more finisher after this to work on our arms and our core. And then we just have a stretch, okay? Thirty more seconds. Woo. You guys, we are gonna be sore tomorrow. Almost there. 10 seconds, guys. You can do it. Keep pushing. Good, modify as you need to. Whew. Okay, shake them out. We got another minute. Let me show you the challenge. So this is my Hy-Vee Kids Fit challenge, honestly. It's called the crab toe touch. So I love this exercise because it's gonna work on your flexibility, your balance, your coordination, and your strength. Okay, so we're gonna put our hands behind us. In Kids Fit, I call this rookie. Okay, you could just sit your bottom here, take your right hand, tap your toe. Okay, but I wanna challenge you guys, and maybe your rest of your family. You're gonna take your right hand up, reach and touch. Okay, you're gonna feel that squeeze through your triceps, and then you're also gonna feel it through your lower abdominals and your hips, all right? So we got 10 seconds here, and we're gonna get going. Get ready, get set, and you do not forget to count. Here we go. Now it's okay if you need to take a little bit break for this minute, but don't take a long break because we only have a minute. It's just a minute finisher. I can feel those triceps burning. We're so close, guys, less than 30 seconds. Good. Whew. You guys, I'm sure you're feeling it in your arms. I'm feeling it in my legs. Hopefully your quads are feeling it. And that's what I want to stretch out today, okay? So we did those lunges, we did the deadlifts, and then finishers with those squat pluses. You could be really burning on the tops of your legs. Okay, so go ahead and bring your feet together, just like so. Let that heart rate come down. Maybe grab your water. Okay, and let's just relax in this position, kind of bounce in that position. Now this is maybe an exercise stretch that you want to do throughout today, okay? Maybe even tomorrow. I encourage you, if your legs are sore when you wake up tomorrow, go do something. Walk around the block, get on the treadmill, okay? Now let's take this stretch a little bit deeper now that we're kind of shaking those out. Really push your hands on your feet. We're gonna take your elbows and drive your legs down, okay? And we're gonna hold this static stretch for a good 30 seconds, all right? Those muscles in our legs are big, but that doesn't always mean they're so strong, right? So a lot of these exercises are gonna really challenge you. And I hope that you can come back and do this workout again and increase your intensity, or just simply try to get more repetitions, or take less rest, okay? Those are all ways that you can improve and make yourselves better. So you guys, I'm so excited that you completed this workout with me. I hope you join me back really soon for your next short and sweat workout.